Goats love to eat. They are natural foragers and can often be seen nibbling on a variety of plants, leaves and grasses. Their diet is crucial for their overall health and productivity. A well-fed goat is a happy goat, and happy goats produce more milk and grow stronger. Giving them the right food is important for healthy goats and lots of milk. A balanced diet ensures that goats get all the necessary nutrients they need to thrive. This includes proteins, vitamins and minerals that are essential for their growth and milk production. Farmers who pay attention to their goats' diet often see better results in terms of health and productivity. Maize silage is a fantastic feed for goats. It is made by fermenting maize, which preserves its nutritional value and makes it easier for goats to digest. This feed is rich in energy and provides a good source of fiber, which is important for the goats' digestive health. By incorporating maize silage into their diet, farmers can ensure their goats are getting a high-quality feed that supports their overall well-being. It is full of good nutrients that help goats grow big and strong. The high-energy content in maize silage supports the goats' growth and helps them maintain a healthy weight. Additionally, the fermentation process enhances the feed's palatability, making it more appealing to the goats. This means they are more likely to eat it and benefit from its nutritional value. Plus, it can save you money on feeding costs. By producing your own maize silage, you can reduce the need to purchase expensive commercial feeds. This not only lowers your overall feed costs, but also ensures a consistent supply of high-quality feed for your goats. Many farmers find that making their own silage is a cost-effective way to provide for their livestock. Making your own maize silage means you have a ready supply of nutritious food for your goats all year round. The process of making silage involves chopping maize plants and storing them in airtight conditions to ferment. This preserves the feed and allows you to store it for long periods without losing its nutritional value. Having a stockpile of silage ensures that your goats have access to quality feed, even during times when fresh forage is not available. Many farmers struggle to find affordable feed for their goats. This is especially challenging during certain times of the year when natural forage is scarce. The cost of commercial feeds can be prohibitive, and the quality of available feed may not always meet the nutritional needs of the goats. This is where maize silage can make a significant difference. This is especially true during the dry season when fresh grass is scarce. During these periods, the lack of green forage can lead to nutritional deficiencies in goats, affecting their health and productivity. Farmers often face the challenge of keeping their goats well fed and healthy when natural resources are limited. This is where having a reliable alternative like maize silage becomes invaluable. Maize silage solves this problem. It provides a consistent and nutritious feed source that can be used throughout the year, regardless of the season. By incorporating silage into their feeding regimen, farmers can ensure their goats receive the necessary nutrients even when fresh forage is not available. This helps maintain the goats' health and productivity, leading to better overall farm performance. It's like a magic trick, preserving the goodness of maize for months. The process of making silage locks in the nutritional benefits of the maize, making it available for the goats long after the harvest season. This means that farmers can plan ahead and ensure they have a steady supply of high-quality feed, reducing the stress and uncertainty associated with feeding their livestock. This means you can keep your goats well fed even when there's no fresh grass in the fields. By using maize silage, farmers can overcome the challenges of seasonal feed shortages and ensure their goats remain healthy and productive year-round. This not only benefits the goats, but also contributes to the overall success and sustainability of the farming operation. Timing is everything when making maize silage. It's not just about when the maize looks ready or when you have the time to do it. The precise moment you choose to harvest can significantly impact the quality and nutritional value of your silage. You can't just chop down the maize whenever you feel like it. The decision requires careful observation and understanding of the maize's growth stages. You need to harvest it at the milk stage. This is a critical phase in the maize's development, but what is the milk stage, you ask? It's a specific period in the maize plant's life cycle that is crucial for silage production. Well, it's a special time in the maize plant's life. During this stage, the kernels are not fully mature but are filled with a milky substance. During the milk stage, the maize kernels are plump and full of a milky white liquid. This liquid is a sign that the kernels are rich in sugars. This milky liquid is packed with sugars. These sugars are not just for taste, they play a vital role in the fermentation process. Sugars are essential for the fermentation process, which is what preserves the maize and turns it into silage. The fermentation process breaks down the sugars and converts them into acids that help in preserving the maize. This preservation is crucial for maintaining the nutritional value of the maize over time. Properly fermented silage can be stored for months, providing a reliable food source for livestock. So, remember to harvest your maize when the kernels are at the milk stage. This ensures that your silage is of the highest quality, rich in nutrients, and ready to provide the best feed for your animals. Harvesting maize is hard work, but it's a rewarding job. The easiest way to harvest your maize is by hand. Cut the maize stalks close to the ground using a sharp machete or sickle. Gather the cut stalks into bundles and transport them to your silage-making area. If you have a large farm, harvesting by hand might take a long time. In this case, you can use a tractor or other machinery to speed up the process. However, even with machinery, it's important to ensure the maize is cut cleanly and efficiently. After harvesting your maize, it's time to chop it into smaller pieces. Chopping the maize helps the fermentation process. Smaller pieces mean better packing and less air trapped inside the silage. This is important for preventing spoilage. You can chop the maize using a machete, but it's hard work. A mechanical chaff cutter is much faster and easier. This handy machine chops the maize stalks into small pieces, perfect for silage making. Spread a large polythene sheet on the ground before you begin chopping. This will be the base of your silage storage. Section 5, the sweet secret, molasses and fermentation. Molasses, a thick, dark syrup, is a byproduct of sugar production. It's not just a sweetener, it's a powerhouse of nutrients and an essential ingredient in the fermentation process of maize silage. Molasses is the secret ingredient for making great maize silage. When you pour molasses over chopped maize, it acts as a catalyst, speeding up the fermentation process. This is crucial for preserving the maize and enhancing its nutritional value. Molasses helps the good bacteria in the maize grow. These beneficial bacteria, known as lactic acid bacteria, thrive on the sugars in molasses. As they multiply, they produce lactic acid, which lowers the pH of the maize, creating an environment that preserves the silage and prevents spoilage. These good bacteria are what ferment the maize and turn it into silage. The fermentation process is a natural way to preserve the maize, making it last longer and retain its nutritional value. This is especially important for farmers who need to store feed for their livestock over long periods. Add molasses to the chopped maize as you layer it on the polythene sheet. This ensures that the molasses is evenly distributed throughout the maize, providing a consistent source of sugar for the bacteria to feed on. Don't be shy with the molasses. A generous amount will ensure that the fermentation process is robust and effective. The more molasses you add, the more food there is for the bacteria, which means a faster and more efficient fermentation process. A good rule of thumb is to use about 3 to 5% molasses by weight of the chopped maize. This ratio provides the optimal amount of sugar for the bacteria to thrive and ensures that the silage ferments properly. Mix it in well to ensure all the maize is coated. This thorough mixing is crucial because it ensures that every part of the maize has access to the sugars in the molasses, promoting uniform fermentation throughout the silage. This will ensure a successful fermentation process and delicious, nutritious silage for your goats. Well-fermented silage is not only more palatable for the animals, but also richer in nutrients, leading to healthier and more productive livestock. Packing a punch, compacting your silage. Compacting the maize is a crucial step in making silage. Compacting removes air from the silage. Air is bad for silage because it allows bad bacteria to grow. Bad bacteria can spoil the silage and make your goats sick. You can compact the silage by trampling it with your feet. If you have a lot of silage, you can use a heavy object or even a tractor to compact it. The key is to remove as much air as possible to ensure high-quality silage. Surface silage, simple and effective. Surface silage is a simple and effective method for small-scale farmers. Surface silage simply means making your silage pile directly on the ground. You can use tires or sandbags to hold the edges of the polythene sheet in place. After compacting the silage, cover it tightly with another layer of polythene sheeting. This creates an airtight seal, preventing air and water from entering. Make sure to seal the edges properly with soil or stones to keep everything secure. Reaping the rewards financial benefits of maize silage. Making your own maize silage has many financial benefits. First, it reduces your reliance on expensive commercial feeds. This saves you money in the long run, especially during the dry season when feed prices skyrocket. Second, maize silage increases milk production in goats. Well-fed goats produce more milk, which means more income for you. Finally, maize silage improves the overall health and productivity of your goats. Healthier goats mean lower veterinary costs and higher profits for your farm. Take action, boost your farm's profit today. Making maize silage is easy, affordable, and highly beneficial for your goats and your farm's profitability. By following these simple steps, you can provide your goats with a nutritious and cost-effective feed source year-round. Don't wait. Start making your own maize silage today and experience the difference it can make for your goats and your farm's bottom line. You'll be amazed by the results.